Baik, halo selamat malam pendengar Trijaya, saya Ita Kusuma bersama Anda dalam The Leader yang bisa Anda dengarkan setiap hari Rabu jam 8 malam. Dan malam hari ini ada yang spesial, kita akan membahas bisnis perhotelan di tengah upaya percepatan pertumbuhan ekonomi saat ini. Anda juga bisa kok ikutan di WhatsApp interaktif kami untuk bisa bertanya-tanya langsung dengan narasumber kita malam hari ini. WhatsApp-nya di 0812 111 1046. Malam hari ini kita akan berbincang dengan General Manager Vertue Hotel Harmoni Jakarta, ada Christoph Voegeli. I hope I'm right to pronounce the name.
Pretty good.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, hello sir.
I'm good. I'm great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your time and really nice to meet you now. So, how are you?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. We're glad to have you here too. So, sir, we all know for almost 2 years we are in this pandemic together, like that affect many aspects in our life and come out with new challenges to survive in this situation. So, we want to know what are the challenges of become a general manager at Vertue Hotel during this pandemic, especially.
Huge challenge because the COVID crisis or pandemic was in the middle of the worst when mid of last year, my contract ran out with my previous employer. And as we all know, the situation was bad globally and flights were not running and countries closed the country. So, and because my employment finished, and then of course after a short while the kitas and your visa will expire. So initially, luckily, because the government or immigration office understood, as like us and many other foreigners, they were literally stuck. Because if we would have gone back to my home country, to Germany, it would have been very, very difficult. If we would have gone back to my wife's home country, to Thailand, almost impossible. So we were literally stuck here in Jakarta. Luckily, immigration, they had extensions of visa by staying in the country. And then after 6 months, very lucky and very fortunate, I had an interview for this position here in Vertue and Yello Hotel in Harmoni. And I was accepted, and I can continue to be here. I can continue to work for this company. And that is what happened.
Okay, so it's I can tell that you are new in in this position in Vertue. Am I right?
Yeah, from January this year.
Oh, okay. So good luck for the new job, sir.
Sorry again?
Good luck for the new job. It's January, right?
Yeah.
Okay, starting January. So far, how do you describe the current situation of hospitality industry in general?
In general, we are in a very in a very strange situation right now. However, at the moment, it is the signs are positive, the indicators are positive. It's moving into a more positive direction. But not long ago, only if you think 1 month to 1.5 months back, with the lockdown level 4, of course everything was standstill kind of. But we are since 18 months or so, we are in a VUCA world. VUCA world is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous situation. So it's like extremely shaky, extremely uncertain situation, in particular for the hotel industry, for tourism overall. So we have, luckily we have done some good work amongst our management team by sitting together early in the year and reviewing our situation and do a review and do strategizing for the future. Because you can easily step into a trap where you see things are very difficult, things are changing, there is nothing you can link to or you can relate to. So that makes the entire situation very difficult and uncertain, and it makes people frightened, really. So yeah, from that we looked at it and decided how we move forward. So we came up for our hotel, for our two hotels, to focus on something new, more in the longer term, which could help us to bridge and to overcome all the calamities we are experiencing or we experienced in the past. So we were aiming and we are focusing on turning our hotel and improving our hotel to become more smart, so more technology focused, which was a good exercise because obviously business was much lower than usual level. So meaning the hotel overall was more quiet. So we could assign resources and our team members to look into in various projects. So we have just come up with a new solution, more technology related solution, where we start to use a robot, floor cleaning robot. And we have other integrations of internally for our administration, our softwares, which we could interface and further integrate to simplify and to automate processes.
Okay, this is interesting. Like smart hotel robot cleaning itself, helping the staff too, I guess.
Yeah, it's a kind of like putting something in front of us further in the future, where we can focus on, where we can connect to, link to. So by that you're not anymore that much distracted by all the issues, all the news we absorb every day, all the big numbers of cases and people dying around the globe. So that was what we have done, and it's interesting because we realized that there are actually a number of things where we could review the process and restructure processes to make them better and often simpler and definitely more efficient.
Okay. So, as a leader, how do you lead your team to understand this challenging time? And with the smart system that you put out in your hotel now, I guess, so it had to be, more more pressure probably for the staff too, because robot, we all know robot can, change to human or staff, something like that. So how do you lead your team to understand this challenging time?
Very good question, because we have to remember that our team members, they, in some moment even they're in kind of a shock situation. So it's very important to overcome that. But this will not be possible, will never be possible, from my point of view, by using blunt force or using a very strict or very forceful leadership style. I think we need a leadership style, or that's what we have used, what we have practiced, is we need a leadership style of understanding and sharing and collaborating. And so, yeah, to your question on how we have worked on that or how we have implemented that, working together with the management team, talk through the current situation, project further into the future, have an open discussion, open forum where they can voice their concerns or give their own input, their opinion. And but then after such a discussion, such communication, we need to come to the point, and we came to the final strategic outlook and say, okay, let us move on, and let us turn to every area, to every corner, if you will, of our operation, and review it and come up with solutions on how we can improve or how we can better use technology. Using technology can, also often people look from two different angles at it. It could be people say, that's not good. Technology then maybe is taking my job away because a robot is doing the job. But on the other hand, the positive side we see or we look at is it can also make our job easier. It can make the organization more efficient. And also we can connect, or we can often use technology to make it easier and more convenient for our guests, because that is most important in our business. So you know that as well, you experience, and the listeners also experience that. We go in now into shopping mall, we have the QR code and we snap a picture with our phone to be in the system. So if we would need a solution of like, you have people, humans at the front of the door, because if the mall is busy or the hotel is busy or whatever office building is busy, you need maybe 10 or 12 or 15 people to manually check, where now people just walk in, pull out their phone, click, and they are registered basically. So I think we have to see it more from that angle. Things can be good for us. Technology is useful, is helpful, and especially for our business hotels, it's more convenience for the guests.
Okay. So as a hotelier, what is your main concern about our tourism industry in Indonesia?
Honestly, the concern is that, we see now improvement. We are very happy about that. Also, I spoke to a colleague just in the morning. He said, yes, already flights have started into Bali, international flights, even it's not officially announced yet. So overall, yes, it is positive. But as a whole, when we look globally at hospitality, hotel business, tourism, there is still there's a big question mark of will it come back to the level as what it was before? Or will there be results of this huge pandemic which really turned the globe upside down? Will there be still things which remain or which cannot be put back into the same shape or same level of operation as it was before? More concrete, if we think of our hotel or many hotels in Jakarta, a good part of our business is meeting space, conference rooms, meeting function halls. And of course, the last 18 months, so many companies, they moved to online meetings like we do now here, Zoom call.
Yeah.
So it's not in person. So there is a very great likelihood that some of meetings, some of conferences, fairs will be maintained as like an online meeting, and so there will be less bookings for the hotels.
Oh, okay, nice. So now we're talking about Haris Vertue Hotel. Tell us more about Haris Vertue Hotel Harmoni Jakarta. What's up with now?
So about our hotel, just to give an idea, to give a reference, we are just a few steps away from Monas Monument, and Presidential Palace is just around the corner. So it's really preferred city location. And also the building you won't miss if you come from Monas. Along the road you will see like a huge building with actually with a hole in the center of the building, so it's quite significant. And the other unusual thing is that we have in one building block we have two hotels. So two separate entrances, but obviously operation and facilities is in one building. For Yello is more economy level hotel, and economy service and pricing level of a hotel for the young generation, millennials, and you really immediately realize it when you see the logo. It's a yellow background color. It's fun
it's so
and
bright,
quirky, script, and we have also like wall murals, street art in many areas. So that's the young and funky hotel. And then we have Vertue, which is our upmarket first-class hotel with a vast variety on facilities. So two hotels in one block. The more economy-oriented young people hotel, Yello, 350 rooms, and Vertue, Harris Vertue, 240 rooms, so together almost 600 rooms. This is our hotel.
Okay. So what step are Haris Vertue Hotel taking to create like a safe environment for guests? We know that right now people getting anxious if they go to any place, and hotel too. So what you the management to create safe environment for guests like now?
Yeah, that is of course since COVID started basically is a big concern. Because we have a high volume of people normally in a hotel. So there are many touch points, there are many areas where people pass by or stand together in the lift, going up to the corridor, to the floor, to the room. So that from the early days, there are already measures in place. So we have our care program, Ascot Cares, since we are part of Ascot Limited Singapore. So this is a health safety audit, which we have completed and which we maintain. Then about the same time, there was from the health ministry, from the Indonesian health ministry, a program, an audit process and protocol, which we also had to pass and which we maintain. So we have many steps from which came through the process, which we were aware or which could be improved. From very simple things which we know, like you step in this in the entrance area, there is like a hand sanitizer dispenser, and for the lifts we have like the call button is a sensor, so you don't need to touch.
Okay.
So those things are implemented from the very early time when COVID started, and they are still going on. Of course, they're still maintained. Distancing also is implemented according to the regulation. And parallel to that, we have actually taken it a step or two further. We just completed our property audit, which is from the owning company, Harmoni, where beside operation there's also a big part which is concerning life safety, hygiene, and we scored overall with an exceptional score, over 90%. And also we had another review, another audit from TUV Rhineland, which is specifically about hygiene for our kitchen area.
Oh, okay.
This also we closed with a 92% score. So we feel very confident, and we are very ready to have the guests, and to have the guests knowing that they are safe.
Okay. So, talking about the guests, is there any new trend about guests' behavior in your hotel? Probably.
Yeah, definitely. From the last 1.5 years, very strong and very popular became staycation. You see everywhere staycation, or every hotel got a package and a special offer. So we do have the same as well. Because people were locked in, literally, in their house, in their apartment for many weeks and weeks and weeks. So they really were looking forward to go out, and flights were not yet that frequent. A couple of weeks back. So it's difficult, and then with testing, and then quarantine time. So people were looking for another place. So they looked at hotels in the city or around the city to stay with the family for a night or two. So yeah, that is something which we have not seen to that extent before COVID.
So, are there any special offers for guests, like new packages, like you said before, guests are intent to staycation right now. So, are there any special offer?
Yes, we have special offers. We have staycation offers for both hotels. We are just about to complete and finalize our preparations for New Year's evening.
Yes.
So the theme will be the Wildest West. So theme is about cowboy, Wild West, and entertainment around that theme. And so we have a dinner evening, and we also have a package where you can combine the dinner with overnight stay to make it a complete experience for a couple or for a family. But the most exciting thing, and also again linking back to our becoming more smart, becoming more technology driven, is actually that we have now 1.5 months we are running a live stream auction for our Yello hotel.
Oh. Okay.
So every Thursday, 12 o'clock noon until 12:30, because that's a good time where people can sneak out from the office, or you go for lunch and you just open your phone.
You know the behavior, right?
So you can hop on to either Instagram, our Instagram, Yello Hotel Instagram account, or to Facebook. Or parallel, we also broadcast live stream on TikTok. So you go to one of the platforms, and then our very bubbly, very energetic MC called Mr. Yello. He will entertain you, and it's really amazing. It's successful, and people really like it, and people really get excited. So we have in that format like half an hour. We have a couple of news, a couple of information, and then in between there will be like 3 room nights auction.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
the room is explained and the terms are explained. So then we start, or the MC start the auction process. Say, okay, now we have one room, one coupon, one voucher for one room night in Yello Hotel. We start with a minimum bid of 200 or 250,000 rupiah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then the participants, they can, in the comment box, they can put 260, 270, 300,000 rupiah.
Wow.
So they bid up and up and up. And then the last call, and then we wait another like 10 seconds, and then it will stop and be announced. And then the winner, the highest bidder, need to, within like 5 minutes, transfer like by ATM or online banking.
See. Okay.
So our back office, they see it live. So the money is in, and we send out the one night stay voucher to the winner.
I see. This is interesting. I mean, I never heard any kind of promoting like this in via social media.
We have researched, and also we couldn't find any hotel or any similar business or organization doing that. Not in Indonesia, not worldwide.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and I think it works well because people in Indonesia, they are very fun-loving. They like also like something playful. Is a kind of gamification in there, and they like competitiveness, excitement.
Yeah. Okay, so in the world of social media right now, in this day, you know, how did it start? Because some people say that Indonesian people it's so much in love with social media. So, is that the thing that you can start over in you know, kind of promoting like this, or what is the, you know, the standard of it, you know?
Yeah, it's a part. It fits in as a part of our strategy, because beside the other examples I have given, there is a strong emphasis from our team to boost up and to increase our activity on social media. So one is the live stream auction once a week. But beside that, also we look deeper into content we provide on our social media channels. We deepen our penetration because we look at the channels, how we use them, and how we interlink and interconnect the channels, so that people which are surfing on the cyberspace, in cyberspace, hopefully get exposed to us or to our information, our content. And of course, Indonesia with a large population, there are millions and millions of internet users and social media users, especially. So there's a big audience where we can connect to.
So how was the response?
The response is great because we can grow. We could grow when we look back the last couple of months. We could grow the number of followers, and we could very much grow our engagement level. So where before, let's say early in the year, when there was an update or we post a picture about a new dish, a new food we are providing, presenting, and then maybe one or two people they click and say, "Oh, nice," or something. But now, especially now with our live stream auction, people get excited and they give a lot of comments and they say, when is it on again? And next time will you do this? Will you have this?
Okay.
So we have seen our engagement level going up.
Okay, so I'm curious about the social media account. So you can share with us, sir, about social media account that probably the Instagram or Facebook. You can see that. So I was thinking to into the auction, baby, the auction next time. So what's the account, the social media, Instagram and Facebook, or probably Twitter or something, website?
Yeah, you can find it very simple by putting into Google search Yello, Harmoni, IG or Instagram. And likewise, you can put Yello, Harmoni, Facebook.
Okay.
And also our TikTok account you can easily find.
Okay.
But for you, I will message you directly the link for the auction, upcoming auction.
That's why I thought this interesting. So, the auction. What day? In what day?
Thursday.
The auction. Wednesday. Okay.
Every Thursday, 12:00 noon for half an hour.
I know that. Okay. Thank you for the information. So, sir, do you have anything else to add, like final statement for your hotel, or maybe you can say anything to, because our listener, some of them it's a leader too. So maybe you can take a note for this.
In closing, I would encourage your audience, the listener, to remain positive, to redirect possibly your short-term view into like a further out direction, because things are now on track to get better. At the same time, we see and we hear, yes, some countries, for example, now in Europe, there is another wave, another flare up. But overall, everything needs to go on. We need to move on. So my message would be stay positive and have a positive outlook for the future, further in the future. And of course, I should encourage all people in Jakarta, around Jakarta, to come by and use our facilities, stay with us, or stop by for a meal, a lunch or a dinner. We are here to welcome you.
Okay. So thank you for your time, sir. We're glad that you can share your your info about Vertue Hotel, and so for the good luck, we wish you a very very good luck, and we wish you many success on your work, and of course always in a good health. Thank you, sir, for your time. Hope we can see you in the next event.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for having me, and hope we are in touch again.
Yep.
All the best to you as well.
Okay. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Oke, pendengar Trijaya, itu tadi dia Christoph Voegeli, General Manager Haris Vertue Hotel Harmoni Jakarta. Anda sekali lagi bisa mendengarkan tentunya The Leader setiap hari Rabu pukul 20 malam. Terima kasih atas kebersamaan Anda. Saya Ita Kusuma, ada produser Fanny, dan juga dibantu oleh teknikal ada Ari, mengucapkan terima kasih sekali lagi atas kebersamaan Anda. Sampai jumpa.